everybody. Well, just really slapped my leg then. Ow. I am 100% sure you can definitely hear those ducks in the background, so I'm just going to close my window. Don't know what they're doing, fighting or whatever. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really do hope that you enjoy, and if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you are subscribed and click that subscribe button down below, as that would really help my channel, and I would love to have you in the YouTube family. In today's video I am going to be doing my pin curl hair routine. Every time I wear my hair curly, whether it's in a video or an Instagram post, I am asked on a regular basis how I do get my hair like this. So I thought that I would do quite a full in-depth dedicated video on how I pin curl my hair. There is quite a few steps to it and it is a bit complicated, but once you get the hang of it, it is super easy and anybody can do it. I do want to say that if you are going to pin curl your hair, you have to make sure that your hair is freshly washed, just to see the benefits and the longevity of your pin curls. If you don't have freshly washed hair, then they could drop out faster or not last as long, whereas if it is freshly washed, this doesn't normally last me 4 to 5 days at the most. To shampoo and condition my hair, if you are interested, I do use the Extra Strengthening Brazilian Keratin Smooth shampoo and conditioner. This is from 𝓁𝑜𝓋𝑒. You would have seen these in my favourites routine because I absolutely love this shampoo and conditioner. This is not sponsored, not gifted, I just absolutely love those. So this is what my hair looks like when I have just taken it out of the pin curls and styled it. So this is what you are going to be seeing me create in this video. And at the end I will give you some tips and tricks on how to maintain this and how to make it last a lot longer. So if you would like to see those tips and tricks, then please stay until the end of this video. Before starting your pin curls, you will need to make sure your hair is free of all knots so you are able to section your hair smoothly and without fuss. Here I am having to take a big brush. I have no idea of the technical term, and I'm just brushing through my hair to make sure it is as smooth as possible. I do have a very grown out fringe, so I'm just going to section this part separately and away from the face until I have pin curled the top portion of my hair. We will be pinning the fringe a little bit later on. We are now ready to start the pin curling process. As you can see, I have started to section off the top back piece of hair. I am going to try and explain this as best as I can for you all. Make sure the section is not too big, as you may not be able to roll your hair into a pin curl properly if it is hard to manage. To curl the hair, I am using a curling wand. I have no idea which one this is, as I have had it for a very long time. Any curling wand will do, or a straightener if that is what you prefer. Anything really to make sure you get a nice bouncy curl. And as you can see, looking in the viewfinder is definitely causing me a few injuries. Once I have the curl, I like to let this sit in my hand for a few seconds. Don't ask me why, I watched this on a YouTube video one time, so I've started to do this. Then, taking a back combing brush, I brush up against the top portion of hair to create lift and volume. This also helps to keep the pin curl secure to the head. Now to actually pin the hair. Once you have done this a few times, it is dead easy but also very hard to explain. Taking the hair from the bottom and tucking the bottom portion of hair inwards to create a circle. As you can see, don't worry if you can't, as I will go through the step a few times. I am then going to place the thumb in the centre of the circle. This is going to help roll your hair into a curl all the way to the top of the head. Keep the thumb in place until you have secured the middle section of the pin curl with a grip to your scalp. I normally use 2 grips, or bobby pins as some people call them, to make sure this feels secure. Moving on to the side of the face, I am sectioning off half of the hair just before the ear. I am just using the end of the back combing brush to do so, as it is more precise if I do it this way. I normally section my hair into two here, as I do like to create two pin curls at the side of my face. Make sure that the two sections of hair are equal as well. Just so one pin curl does not have more hair than the other, this just makes it even. I normally leave the hair to curl for around 5 to 10 seconds each time. Once the pin curl is out, I do like to leave this sit for a few seconds. Not that I have any idea why, I'm just going to assume that it allows the curl to set in place a lot better if you do this step, but who knows. Then, taking the backcombing brush, as I mentioned before, I am just going to backcomb the top of the hair. Taking the bottom half of the hair, I am curling this inwards to create a circle, as you can see. Then, using your finger, I am just going to curl this up to the top of the head. My finger is still in place as I'm doing this, just to ensure that it does stay a perfect curl. Once you are at the top of the head and you are happy that it is secure, you will then need to go in and take 2 grips just to set the pin curls in place and make sure that they are secure to the head. And there you have your second pin curl. Moving on to the second piece of hair. As you can see right here, even I make mistakes and never get it perfect. Hopefully you are finding this quite easy to follow. I do apologise guys, it is just a bit hard to explain this. Once curled, leaving the hair for 5 to 10 seconds, you will then take the curl out and it should look something like this. Again, leaving it to set in your hand for just a few seconds before moving on to backcombing the top section of your hair. The concentration phase is real. Taking the bottom part of your hair into a circle at the bottom, then using your fingers and your thumb just to make sure you get a perfect curl whilst twisting inwards until you get to the top of your head. I didn't get the pin curl as secure as I wanted, as you can tell by my facial expression, so I am going to have to curl this one again. Even I mess up sometimes guys and have to start over, it's all in the practice. Then taking 2 grips to secure the pin curl in place. I am then going to do the exact same thing as I've just gone through with you on the other side of my hair. Sectioning the front part just before the ear, like so, and I will then section this into 2 parts again. I will go through this step with you just once more so you do get a clear idea on how to pin curl your hair. I really do hope again that I have explained this to you in the best possible way that I can. It's just really difficult when you're trying to explain something. It's just hard as fuck. Taking a backcombing brush, you will need to backcomb the roots of your hair. Taking the bottom part of your hair, creating a circle, using your finger, you will then curl your hair up to the top of your head. You will do this just by simply rolling it up. Once you are at the top and you feel the pin curl will be secure, you will then need to take 2 grips just to pin this into place. I haven't mentioned this, but you do just place the pin in the centre of the pin curl. Now that the top section of hair is curled, I will then move on to pinning my fringe. I am just following the exact same steps that I have gone with you before. I am curling my fringe upwards, as you can see, and I will hold this in place for around 5 to 10 seconds again. Wow, what a vibe. I might just leave my hair like this. I am then going to backcomb the top of the fringe as you normally would. Taking the bottom half of the hair, I am going to wrap this around my fingers to create a circle, as you can see. I will then take my thumb in the centre and then roll the fringe forward until I get to the top of my head. I will then secure this in place with 2 grips, as you can see here, just to make sure that the pin does not fall out and is secure to the head. The fringe is a lot easier to do because it is a lot less hair, but either way it can still be difficult sometimes. I am now going to be moving on to the back of the hair. I will be putting you on a time lapse because I'm pretty sure you are all probably sick of me trying to explain very badly how to pin curl your hair. Now taking the 𝓁𝑜𝓋𝑒 Classic Hairspray, this is my favourite. I'm just going to spray over all of the pin curls and smooth out any flyaways. As you can see, I do have a lot of those. And that, everybody, is how you pin curl your hair. I have slept in these pin curls, which is probably why they look like so. These pin curls have been in for over 8 hours and I am now just going to take them out. I normally do brush through them one by one when I have removed the pins. I do brush them out using my big brush. I just like to brush them out as I like the smooth look that it gives afterwards. You do not have to brush out your pin curls, this is of course completely optional, but I do like to do this step as it just ties the whole look together. After every other pin curl, I do like to ruche them up and mess with them just so they all join together really nicely, and at the moment this is what you should be left with. Before I take out the fringe, I am just going to take my hairspray, which I mentioned previously, and I'm just going to run this through the curls that I have already taken out. This just helps to maintain the curl. Moving on to styling the fringe, this is quite a tricky part because it does take a little bit longer to style than the rest of your hair. I am just trying to get a centre parting, as you can see, and this is all just about fiddling with it and making sure that you are happy with it before you hairspray it down. I do normally have to fiddle with this for a few minutes before I get it to how I like it, like so. I then hairspray it in place like normal and you are done. Okay everybody, so this is the end of the video and this is the finished result. As you can see, my hair is really bouncy and big because we backcombed the tops whilst pin curling, and my hair is super curly, as you can see. The fringe does take a bit of fiddling. You do have to keep brushing it and styling it to get it how you want it, but in the end it does always turn out how you want it to. My hair is quite dark, so it is quite hard to see the finished result and the pin curls, but hopefully you can see that it is mega curly. I absolutely love pin curling my hair. I do normally do this on a Sunday evening, so then all throughout the week I have really nice curly hair for work or any occasion for what I am doing. With regards to sleeping in this once you have removed the pin curls, I do normally like to put my hair in a bun. I find if I put my hair in a bun, it just maintains the curls and keeps them in place. If you do sleep with your hair just loose and down, then it can sort of distort the curls and make them go really funny. So I would recommend sleeping with your hair up in a bun or a low bun. Either way, having it up will definitely maintain the curls and make them last that little bit longer than sleeping with your hair down. I'm super happy with how this has turned out. I've been pin curling my hair for the longest time. I've been doing this for about a year and a half now. I just absolutely love it, and I think that it's the best way to do your hair to get it curly and really voluminous and big like this. So this is going to conclude today's video, everybody. I really do hope that you have enjoyed this video and found it quite informative on how I pin curl my hair. If there is any other hair routine videos that you would like to see, then please let me know down below in the comments. But thank you for watching, everybody, and again I hope you are all well and keeping safe, and I do hope to see you in my next video.